Hello everybody and welcome back. What just happened you just watched about 5 seconds ago, so hopefully... Yes, get into character. Okay. So you just pressed the button.
That no one's pressed before.
It's never been pressed before.
No one knows what it knows.
Can you roll a D100, please?
I love these ice boxes.
Whoa!
79.
1979.
Now, can you roll again for me? Just one more time.
Swing! 48.
One more time. 79, 48.
64.
He's like, quickly, make something up in my head. Delay.
What? No. Okay.
Where's this on the tips?
Those
Oh yeah, this is a great way to delay things to get players to roll dice.
Roll die. Roll again.
Alright, what's happened?
Three numbers flash above you on one of the cannons, and both the cannons go bang and just fire massive net that goes, but it's an electric net, and it goes up in the direction towards where the fascists were.
Yeah.
Is that us or them? Or is that?
Oh, so no one explodes.
No one explodes.
Neither us nor them. But also
this is your
both.
vacuum machine, isn't it?
This is my vacuum net 3000.
And as you this electronic net goes through, grabs one of the guys and pulls him towards you. Unfortunately, there's a grate in between.
Great.
Oh, that's gonna.
Chips.
As he comes towards you, he gets pulled through the grate as the electronic comes. And everybody's not feeling as clean as they were this morning.
Cleanos breaks.
Does anybody have anything to clean themselves?
Computer. I think we need a clean. What do they call it? A clean bot here. We're all incredibly dirty, unless there's some kind of dermal machine that cleans people.
I pull out my lemony
I'm gonna
moistened
press
towelettes
Ben's-
and
I'm
wipe
gonna press
myself
Ben's
down.
button. Can I press Ben's button? On his backpack?
You can always...
I'll
on
press
his
the button.
backpack.
Oh, his backpack.
Oh,
You can always press my button.
I'll press your button.
Ah!
Is it still upside down? No, was it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good.
Alright, what happens?
As you press the button, you hear this... And just this... As this...
It's more like this. Because it's at the bottom.
Can you roll a d20, please?
Right where his foot is.
Hang on.
Oh dear.
That's
bad.
18's not very good.
That's gonna be bad.
So just for
Just
your
takes
last
off your
level, it starts spinning this and fires out a very thin layer of acid. But because it was on so strong on the 18 on the setting,
I pressed it really hard.
yeah, it fires out a layer. It fires out acid
Tell me how to die so I can
to
get
clean
my arms back.
everybody, and you fall down, losing your last leg.
And I die?
Can you please? Do you die?
Yeah! Hang on, let me say. Yay!
You can clap now.
Yay!
Okay, so
Hooray!
now you're caught in transit for a bit, but your machine just goes and fires everywhere.
Does it clean us?
Now, does it clean Johnny? No.
But I've got my towelettes.
Yeah.
I got my spray to combat it. Oh, it cleans me. Do I die?
Please let it clean me.
Yes.
Oh yes, I feel clean and healthy.
It takes off like one layer of skin. It kind of
Nice.
feels like I'm going to give you a +1 on your next 2 rolls you
Oh,
guys.
that's
minus one?
lovely. No, +1. Because we
one.
feel so clean.
You feel clean.
No, -1. Yeah, -1.
Minus
Wait,
one,
wait,
yeah.
It's like, I don't want a +1.
Alright, so as you're running down, the fascist imperialists are running ahead of you.
I hand
now
everybody
they're-
out a gel journey of happiness.
Tell me when I arrive.
We'll have a happiness tablet.
Oh, good.
I
I
feel so
wash
much
it down with my
Okay.
I feel so much better with my arms
Now,
back.
as you're running towards the door, there's a side door that just cuts. So you're running. Are you chasing these fascist imperialists that are running ahead of you to get to the?
Yes.
To protect their smoky air.
Yes.
I'm going to don my spring suit and jump into the gap that I made with my electromagnetic net and maybe push one of the other buttons when I get up there.
Okay. Yes. You jump up. Can you roll an agility, please?
I put on my anti-gravity goggles.
And a
because they
-1.
might possibly help
Hang
them.
on, I'd like to.
Yeah, I ace it.
You spring with such agility. The problem is that you feel that when the
It's
springs
like
actually
a lion pizza going
when-
through the sky.
when the springs actually hit the ground and start firing up, the springs actually curl in a bit on your feet, and so yes, you do. You make it. You're right behind them, chasing, and your three friends are down the bottom.
I'd like to use my light-bringing thing.
Yeah.
And I'd like to. I don't know what it does. I'm going to point it up at the cheese grater roof.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and. Because
Straight-
they're above us, aren't they?
Straight, yeah,
Yeah.
straight up out of.
Wherever Murray is, that kind of direction. Yeah.
Let's roll this dice.
Will it hit Murray? Signs point to.
Yes!
So as you fire it up, you go just spring it. You fire it, and what comes out is a beam of light. Except it starts off
Does
really
it make
weakly. Yeah, it goes.
lightsaber.
But then it goes. And it's just, baby, you're fine. And it starts toning out, and then just basically, Murray, can you
Up his
please?
butt.
Can you roll an
It's a
agility for
suppository
me?
of awesomeness.
A good agility.
No, actually.
Oh, yeah.
You're now an
I'm-
unarmed. You're now a thrown weapon. Can you just?
You are a thrown weapon.
Thrown
Can you
weapon, sorry.
use your thrown weapon? You
So
may.
I push him forward. Is that what happens?
Yeah. So you
Through the
ride.
cheese grater.
Yeah.
You ride.
No, no, it was
he's
a
a
gap.
hole.
The guy. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
He rides the wave of your super powerful.
Oh,
beam.
and as I mount the top of the raise, I put 3 fingers up and I push all 3 buttons. with my double bazookas pointing at the other 4 of them.
Yes.
You're on 3 yeses! Woo!
So what happens, Ogre Gaze?
So as you fly. As you fly through the roof, your nets fire out,
Cinematic.
capturing the first 3 guys and pulling them towards you at such force that they actually hit your springs
Oh!
and they bounce off you and then come back towards you and bounce off you until there's 3 guys are standing there and nets loosely standing there with their guns pointed at you right next to your body.
I help.
Hey,
Can I turn up?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, you can turn up in that room. Yes,
Okay.
please. You're up the top with Murray.
I suddenly appear and go, "Oh, fellow commie traitors, I love you. I feel so."
I shoot him.
yes, I hit!
You get +2
I
on this.
missed.
I hit.
Okay, where do you hit?
Where did I know?
Right hand again.
Oh!
Is that your shooting hand?
Welcome back, great leader.
Oh, that's no fair.
Can I just say, what is it? Is this a 12-sided dice and
Yeah.
it only hits the right hand
That's pretty
once,
much it, right?
Yeah.
and you roll it.
3 times. 3
Is there a
times.
crotch cut?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there is.
yeah, cool.
So you've
We'll find out in a minute.
so you lost your right hand, and so -1 on all your shooting rolls.
That's
In
all
all,
it is, lost.
in all the excitement that's been going on, I've been trying to put the code in for my goggles, which
Yeah.
I believe is 24582, and I've just succeeded in
Yes.
putting them on, but I'm not sure how they work.
Okay, so you put them on, and it doesn't seem to. You don't need to unlock them to put them on, but when they lock, they just chink
Okay, good.
around the back of your head.
That's what it took me a while to
So
figure
they
out.
secure to the back of your head.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they're safety, so they don't fall off.
Yeah.
Safety feature. Now there's a little, there's a little switch on the side.
Like Google Glass.
So you can just beep and turn them on. So you can choose to do that if you want now or not.
I will, yes.
Okay.
Where are you looking? That's
Where are
what
you
I wanna
looking? What are you looking at?
I'm watching what's happening upstairs with Murray.
know.
So are you looking at Murray?
Get me up there. Get
yes.
me up there.
Okay, so you're looking at Murray. Now
With the 3
Murray,
guys about to shoot him.
Murray, at this time, you feel 2 sensations going through your body. One is that
That's warm and sticky.
exactly one spot on your ass, which feels very warm as you start to lift up
One cheek at a time.
one cheek going up, and also you feel like you just go, "Wah!" and all the 3 guys in front of you just have immediate heart attacks, looking at you. Now,
That's the way.
so now you're up on the roof
Yep.
like this with your ass leading up, and you're just like hanging on the roof going like this, looking down at Johnny. Now, Johnny, do you look anywhere else?
I look towards the people still running away.
You immediately fall to the ground, Murray, on top of these 3 people.
I'm wearing my
and those.
Oh,
That's
lovely.
So now there were 5 people. You killed one of them through the grate. 3 are now in front of you, and the last guy is running away, and he starts to lift up, but immediately gets around the corner and gets out of view.
I'm going to draw my energy weapon.
You're getting very hot around the eyes. Just to.
hot around the eyes.
I'm going to draw my energy weapon with my bad hand
Yep.
and fire at the baddies.
Who just ran around the corner? Yes.
Yes.
I like the goggles.
Me too.
The goggles good. Mind you, the torch is good.
The torch, yeah. I wasn't expecting what it did.
So, I don't know who they are, but I'm going to fire at them anyway.
Do they look
Baddies?
oddly like us?
Yeah, did I recognise them as they were pointing guns at me?
Was one wearing a suit with springs on it? And the other missing arms and legs?
If you've skipped forward to the video and wondering why I'm doing this with my hand.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire.
You're offhand.
Probably.
Okay, go.
Probably.
I'm going to
3
point my thing towards that area.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So you were firing, were you?
Yeah.
At the guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Using
So
all
who's
provision.
there? Who's there?
So there's one guy who's just headed around the corner. If you get the right angle, you might be able to.
And why am I shooting him?
Because I don't know why.
Because you're-
That sounds like a good enough reason.
Because it's an RPG.
Okay, you fire.
Troubleshooters and
Come on,
it's
Johnny,
gonna be
use
trouble.
university points.
Oops.
That's what happens when you throw it
Should I
to the
roll
offhand.
it again? If it's
Yeah,
on-
roll. It's got to be on camera.
Ah,
Or
because I've
just
got
on
6.
the table.
I want it to be a negative number. That's what I want. Yay! -4.
You shoot with such accuracy.
Oh, phone to the table.
Oh, how dare you.
Sorry. Hello, computer. How are you?
Say hi. I was going to say, if he was in my gaming group, I would
John
Kick him out.
Sorry, commenters who commented that comment.
Yeah!
And
Oh, you're not spending any.
you shoot him in the face.
Well on you,
You shoot
mate.
him in the back of the head. You actually. What happens is.
Even though he's running towards me.
Yeah, no, yeah, and you shoot. You manage to shoot, hit a beam, and then hit the guy in the back of the head.
Woo!
Nice.
Not only is he dead, he's vaporized. Not only is he vaporized, usually his boots would be left, but not even that. One small boot.
You killed the 6th priority.
You know who could wear one boot? The guy with
Doesn't
one
matter
boot.
when I got a spring suit on.
I'm going to point my indoctrinator over into that blind area.
Yeah,
I'm
where
gonna
I
look at
can't
him and
see
lift him
what's
up.
There.
Lift
I'm
him
gonna
up
say,
through the
it's
hole.
indoctrinating time.
Can you roll to hit? You have to roll really well.
Yes, I did. Didn't I?
Like you got it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You hear this?
Nice.
You hear this? The biggest, loudest noise you as troubleshooters have ever heard in your life. This is louder than the computer screaming at you. This is louder than
Never heard that.
the alarm in subsection 3-4.
Never heard that.
Which you have to do on a daily basis, fire drills.
I've always heard that.
Yeah.
Does it sound like this?
You know what?
I would know.
That's exactly what it sounds like. Okay, you hear that in the distance, and
This
it's,
is a-
Oh no!
This is a fell beast.
it shakes you. It shakes you to the core.
But what does my thing do? My indoctrinating thing do?
Oh,
to it?
you just wait. So you go along and you see, and the FBI's are all, they've run away. They've all been shot and killed.
They're
They're,
dead, yeah,
the baddies.
Can I
right?
just say one thing before? I'm gonna yell to Murray. Use your vacuum thing to get me up here with you.
Which setting do you use?
I just want to die.
Actually,
Can I use
Last
my goggles?
time.
yeah, can you roll?
Either one.
I'm gonna goggle you up, but he might shoot you as well.
You can also goggle yourself up by looking at yourself and going.
Yeah. I'll get
But
it
can
in
you-
there.
Maybe both. I think both would get me up faster.
Can you roll, please, Johnny?
Hey, look into your shiny thing.
13.
Oh, that could be really bad.
Your eyeballs. You've lost all the water in your eyeballs at the moment. It's really, really, really hot.
Oh.
What do you say? All the water in the
Alright,
Bible?
I start trying to switch it off. I press the button.
Can you roll?
I think you have to take it off, Johnny.
So who's up
Johnny.
here?
What's the code? What's the
What,
code?
and now that okay? What's the code?
2, 4, 5, 8, 2.
Now, I want you to... Do you take... Does he take it off? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You're
lucky.
upstairs with me?
Yeah, I appeared upstairs.
Do
You
I
take it-
arrive up?
Yeah, now you have to roll to see if you can help him with the...
Help me with your electrifying beam.
No.
You get... Oh, probably 80% of you get up there?
Cool. Which bit's don't? Which bit's don't?
No, you should roll.
Oh, okay.
His head.
That's awesome.
Your body lands perfectly with the group standing
Your
there.
head, your
Until
head watches your body. Stay.
Wow, I'm really tall.
So, you,
Like an animal.
Does my butt really look like that from behind?
so you make it up there.
Oh my God,
almost
it's true, I
of
do
you.
look fat in that.
And so yeah, you're all standing there ready to go until one of the bodies just collapses.
Maybe someone could do first aid.
Medical. I do medical to see if I can reattach
Stick
it.
it back on.
Equal.
Okay, you get the head and you wrap it on.
Nice,
You
nice.
Oh, you put it on
somebody,
backwards, sir.
Can somebody please look at their equipment and see if they have anything that would suffice in this medical emergency of a situation?
Yep, I tell everyone, look at that!
We look
Yeah,
at
we
that.
look.
And then I pull out my smoking boots gag to fool my friends. And then I jump to the side so that when they come back, I'm just a spirit smoke.
Now you come back. There's a guy clearly hiding behind the metal beam and smoking boots in front of you.
Well done.
I use my...
Well done.
Wow.
I appreciate that joke.
Humor's always good.
Timing is always.
So, does anybody have anything that they have there that they could use or substitute into?
I have a
have dental
Viti
floss.
meal substitute bar, which if you could squish it
But
in.
I have dental floss and I'll try it on.
Dental floss.
Unfortunately, that sounds like...
Okay, cool. Well, everything seems to be okay, and the 4 members stand there. You're gonna.
It's being held on by dental floss.
So,
Hi guys. Oh, blood.
all right. So, what do? Do you run forward?
No,
Knowing
we
that,
all run heroically.
by the way,
We go.
for fixing your head, for cutting your head off, for killing him, and because you're the 4th member and you need.
Quick, everybody!
Yeah.
Using dental floss.
Use dental floss. Oh,
Quick,
no.
everybody! We go that way!
Is it down or
to the bear, to the creature.
Towards
Okay.
the sound!
Off we go for the
I'm gonna
computer
make
comrades.
that. I'm gonna make me some
For
smoked.
freedom!
For freedom.
Comrades.
I'm gonna go and make me some smoked beef. I'm in bear.
Okay. At this time, you hear a communication on your arm. Hello, comrades. Are you there?
Would that be on his
Yes,
right arm?
computer.
Let's go.
Oh, it's just my hand, my arms.
What is it, computer?
This is a king. This is a king of communists. Oh, let's just use my code word. My code word is cock.
You've been waiting to pull
Oh,
that
great
one.
and glorious
Oh,
cock.
you've been waiting, he's been waiting
Yes,
to pull
we didn't
We've been
notice the
eager
anagram.
for-
Waiting to pull the cock out for a while.
Yes, that's why we kept
Communists,
getting interrupted.
Yes.
We've been eager for a word of you for a while.
Yes. Please.
I'm glad.
Give it to us hard, cock. Sorry, was that
That is our rating.
was that too far? Was that too far?
So, have you found the bear? We need to get to him quickly. He is
Yes.
nearly at their
No.
base.
Yes.
What does he look like?
Yes. No.
We've
Oh,
heard his
you-
terrifying roar.
You might have heard his roar. It sounds like this.
Oh, wait, I just need to get there.
Right, we've heard it. I've seen it.
Quickly,
You've seen
fetch.
it. When did you see it?
I was down there.
It was that way.
Let's go.
Well, you must go then. Quickly,
No time
get
for this
there.
cock. Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'll see you, cock, later. You started this.
All right. So, where do you go? Where's the bear?
That way.
That way.
Okay, you run that way.
Yes.
And you run into the room. This is not a normal tunnel. This is a massive, massive, massive tunnel. It's probably the size of what you would normally imagine an AFL. Oh, that's not going to help. Imagine a baseball field.
Uh-huh.
That kind of like the entire baseball field
Are you talking about to us as
as
characters?
players. I'm just trying to describe the size. If you imagine if you put that on the side, and that was the entire width of this one.
Oh, so
tunnel.
big.
Wow.
It's big. It's not
Wow.
large. It's big. Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Are we still talking about the cock? Or?
The suppository is getting larger every time, okay? So, so essentially what's happening is you see this massive, massive truck filling up a lot, maybe half the size of this, probably like 5 or 6 stories high, and on this massive truck, it's almost like a building movie.
Are you saying it's a big truck?
It's, I'd say it's a large.
Large, because the tunnel's big.
This massive noise rips through the tunnel as this creature is tied hands and legs onto the back of it. So you can almost imagine that.
Yeah.
So if this is the truck,
I can almost imagine that.
and then there is a
Oh, thanks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the best animal thing that I've ever seen.
I
Show the camera.
I can't wait till that's put down the bottom.
If there are any artists out there who want to replicate that amazing picture.
So this and the Smokey the Bear is actually around about 6
that's
stories
Smokey the
high.
Bear.
Oh my gosh.
Is that Smokey the Bear?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, good.
It's very simple. All you need to do is get him back to the communist base.
Wait. Should we kill it or worship it?
I think we decided to capture it, didn't we?
What do
Use
you
the
think,
unique-
leader?
As this happens,
what's
you hear a
what's your
massive
weapon?
noise fill the room as the beast goes.
The disc.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go up to it.
look
Can I
at
run up
this.
to it?
Use
Can I
the
run up to it?
spoon.
Pardon?
Can I run up to it?
Yeah, you can. But
Alright,
you
I'm gonna
it's
hand it one of my
uniquely
cards and put it in between whatever twos or
Yeah,
whatever.
the lens, the warper lens, space and time. Yeah,
as you walk up to him, you notice his legs aren't as attached as they feel that you should be, and you hear this boom as the last thing you hear.
Oh, thank goodness. I'll come back 30 seconds later.
He died.
I think so.
And you, not only a splatter of blood comes straight out from the bear, hitting the entire party, who are standing there in shock and awe.
Somebody needs to clean.
Ah, I
My
I
towel
pushed my
lets out.
button.
People, you know how to push your buttons.
This is right, and I do it with my left hand.
Roll a d20, please.
And I want to go low.
Yes.
So 13.
Just means that everybody gets totally clean straight away, and you're left with maybe a layer of skin left. You've knocked out quite a few, so just be careful because you're very gentle at the moment. Okay.
I high five you.
I am.
I'm dead.
You're dead. Okay.
I hold up my object.
Yep.
Wow, is that what it looks like?
The bear gets.
That's amazing.
The bear looks at it and just goes.
That's what that is.
And looks directly at it and is mesmerized as the truck starts moving slowly
I
away.
push all 3 buttons.
We have to stop the car truck.
You press all 3 buttons. That 3 nets go along and hit the bear, releasing one of its hands.
Am I back?
And you're back.
I'm gonna walk up to it with a card.
It's mesmerized.
It goes.
Yeah.
Do you know about communism?
And as this truck, by the way, is moving at such an incredibly fast 5 kilometers an hour.
I will take my suppository in my one free hand. So I have extra
Up the
speed.
cow.
Huh?
Up the cow.
Up the cow.
It's a bear.
Smokey,
the bear.
Smokey the cow. Bear.
Why would it want to be
No,
fast?
swap it. Get up to it within human speed, take it out, and then stick
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I stick it off my
Clean
own
it,
belt.
clean it.
Yeah, it's only going 5 k's an hour.
I go
No,
running after.
it's this truck is moving. You can probably get into this truck if you wanted to.
Okay, well, I run and I mount the truck. I climb onto the truck.
I spring after the truck.
I run after it holding up my object.
Your mesmerizing object.
The bear is completely mesmerized at you right now.
I'm gonna cut its bonds with my light bring out.
Okay, roll please. That's energy weapon.
Oh, 19.
I think you cut it up.
What do I do?
You actually cut its bond.
Yeah. No, what do we do?
No, that's
Oh,
bad.
yes.
Left hand.
It suddenly feels completely bonded to Ben.
High five.
Hi.
Okay, so now it's becoming free, and one hand's already been broken by Murray.
Yep.
The other hand's been shot off, so it's only its legs, and it just falls down and is being dragged by this truck. now.
Oh, mesmerized.
So what's it attached? How's it attached?
It's just its legs are attached.
I'm gonna chop again.
I want to have a go too.
No, what are you doing?
With my offhand,
Yep.
because I've run up there at super speed.
Yes.
I'm
No,
gonna-
can before you do that,
Yep.
I need to roll something.
Yes, okay.
Left leg. Yes.
Yes.
Right leg.
Yes.
Cut.
Yes.
Right arm.
What's this
Yes.
from?
Left arm.
Yeah.
no.
Everything but your left arm moves at supersonic speed. And your head? Hang on, your head?
Your left arm gets left
No.
arm.
And your head.
So your head.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt.
So most of me arrives
he
under
see?
there, and some of the rest of us stays
No,
behind.
you're just like, you can't keep up.
Okay, so I try to draw my weapon to shoot, but I can't pull my hand.
Yeah, because it's running behind you.
Okay.
Can I slice?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yes, that time it cuts through.
Alright. I'm going to bounce onto the bear
Yep.
in my spring suit.
Even something.
Even hits left leg.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit the left leg and the left leg breaks off.
Cuts off or breaks off?
Like, shit, it's just enough to shatter.
Oh.
So I land on the bear with my spring suit.
Yeah.
You get caught in its fur.
Yeah, probably.
It feels it.
Are we killing this thing or are we making friends with it?
Okay.
I made
capturing
friends with it.
Oh,
It's friends with my
it's not
favorite
with your
best
object.
friend.
It's not attacking you because it can see itself upside down in this.
Ooh.
I'm gonna shoot my indoctrinator.
Oh no, it's Ben. Ben, you're up.
Okay.
Am I able to free my hand? Can I pull my hand round with great
Yep.
strength? And I pull out my gun. I'm gonna free you, man, don't worry! And I out the bonds on its other leg.
Okay. Yeah, go for
I
it.
thought all those legs were free.
No,
No,
one leg.
One
Right,
leg,
sure.
energy weapon. Oh.
Stop doing that.
If my players played like that, I'd kick them out of the group. Right. Sorry if you're watching, I missed rather badly.
Okay. Now you actually can you roll this please? And if you hit a vital area.
And don't drop it again.
Not the balls.
Left shoulder.
Oh.
Okay, you shoot it and you see this. It goes straight through the fair as the bear goes. Do it again. It goes. As it's being dragged along, and you see that there's blood now dripping out from it as it slides along.
I give it a.
That was not the right button, sorry.
I'm gonna. Oh, who's turns it?
Your turn.
I am going to indoctrinate it up the butt.
I slip it a gel journey tablet.
Okay, so
So I'm
that'll
gonna
happen.
point my gun, my
Yeah.
indoctrination gun, and
So it feels
release it to indoctrinate it.
Colours fill the room as this bear just goes, and it's now on its front, it's being dragged in its blood, and you're shooting it in the face.
drop
and
it
gets
in.
No, fuck.
But you sear.
Oh, it's a weapon of.
Oh.
Oh, that's useful.
It's very similar to the King of Colours weapon, but not quite the same.
Ah, so it gives
Oh.
it little images on the sides.
Yeah. So you sear a hammer and sickle on its ass.
Branded.
Branded commie.
The commie.
Excellent.
And
It's a commie mutant traitor.
Yay!
Kill it!
I mean,
okay,
okay.
yeah. Who's next? You give it a tablet.
Yeah, and then the happiness tablet.
Can you roll? Are you innering it, that tablet? Or how are you giving the tablet?
Yeah.
A suppository.
Oral.
Boring.
Go.
Oh, up the nose then.
Go on, Ben. More
Nosy,
music.
alright.
Nasally.
In the ear.
No.
No.
What happens when he tries to put the bat thing in nasally and misses?
Yeah, maybe I get. Oh, that's not good.
You fall into the ear. No, into the nose. You fall into the nose, and
That's
can
unclean. That's a lot of cleaning. we're
Can
putting
you
into this.
can you roll that, please? Do you reach for your gun while you're in there?
No, I'm
Slimy.
gonna tickle it so that he sneezes me out.
you roll
Okay.
around suggestively.
Oh, I got spring.
He's floated in springs.
Oh. That's so wrong.
You go like this, right? You hear this. You hear
Yeah.
this. What does he hear?
Yeah.
You hear this. And you
So
feel it.
epically not epic.
You hear this final breath go as it drags along with one leg.
But we were just trying to make friends with it.
So you've got this now hanging
Is it
bear.
dead? Can we try and medically make it better again?
Is the truck still going?
Yeah, the truck's still going, and there's people going, "What are you doing? You killed the bear!"
No, we can.
At this time, you actually hear something rumbling in the back of of the tunnel, this incredible sound that goes.
Rumble. So what's the rumble?
Just mrrr is I think what it sounds
That's
what it sounds like.
No, more like.
Like what I was saying.
I love the synergy between these two.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Kinesthetic response.
like no.
No, you mean like another one?
Kind
like
of,
this.
but not quite.
So you hear.
Or like this. I can do this.
Hey guys!
It's just Smokey the Bear.
So Smokey the Bear is lying there
Smokey
on the
Bear.
Smokey D Bear.
Oh, it's Smokey D Bear.
Bear.
Smokey Da Bear.
Well, it's Smokey the Bear 2 because as this huge beast comes lumbering back.
Yeah, so he's returned. His clone is returned.
Da Bear, not sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. This is my
Hang
epic
on,
moment.
there's one more action.
Look how many things you have.
Yes, you do. And can you roll, please?
Oh,
This
hi.
dice.
I would like to add to. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yes. So the original Smokey the Bear. What noise does it make?
What does
Ben.
the bear say? No.
No, it's not.
No fire.
You bring. There's a bear now with one leg. And you've now got one bear chasing you just up the hallway with the vicious.
I'm gonna hold up my
I'm gonna hold up my spoon.
But now, once you did that, the original Smokey the Bear, when you turn the spoon away, the original Smokey the Bear starts shaking and throttling.
I'm still wiggling inside its nose to try and get sneezed out.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
this.
it's still in the nose.
Okay,
No, with my other hand.
which one? Smokey the Bear 1 or 2?
The original one.
You go to the original one and you jump through to save Murray. You jump towards the nose but miss and go straight into his mouth.
The other nostril.
Holding my sleepy tablets.
As he wakes up, you hear this, "Bruh!" and you fire out and bounce off the speed.
Yeah, but the speed. But the speed that I fire out, does that instantly cleanse me of all the mutants and stuff?
Not at all. No, that would be stupid.
Can't we have a? Oh.
Yeah, let me roll. No, it doesn't.
Okay, but I'm springy, so it's okay. So I bounce somewhere.
Oh, you bounce.
So I'm bouncing ding 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 like
Can you
like
please
pinball
roll?
machine, whatever that is.
Roll high and you're in trouble.
I rolled that.
50. I rolled high.
So you are now at this moment
Ooh.
being sprung directly towards Bear 2.
And
All
does
three
Bear 1 go to
buttons.
sleep because it swallowed me?
He feels a slight tingle, as if
Oh, I'm gonna cut it. Can I cut it Ben out of there with my thing? Out of his stomach?
you can try.
Oh, I'm
Definitely.
gonna stab into his stomach and
I'm sure nothing will go
driving
wrong.
away.
Yeah.
Is this the
I'm
original
gonna
one?
turn my
This is the
goggles
one
on.
with,
the
like
Lightbringer thing.
everything else that's been done to it's like.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's inside Ben, isn't it?
I
Ben's
feel like my
inside
eyes
him.
are
inside
recovering.
him,
Yeah, I'm
now.
gonna cut him out. I'm gonna
Okay.
save you, leader, great leader, who is equal but not.
Okay.
I'm a great caricature artist.
Your action goes first. Can you roll, please? This is hand.
You trying to roll well or bad?
I'm trying to. Well, let's find out. Should I add some? I'll two.
Just two.
Just
Yeah.
two. to
Minus
10.
2.
Yeah,
Oh,
my 7.
Boom.
This thing goes. You cut through. Can you please roll an agility, Ben?
Yay! I'm sure I'm excellent at that.
Where are you? Oh, sorry, that's the liver.
They look the same.
I fail. Badly. Well, not badly, but only by 5.
Yeah!
Please be an arm.
I've got you. Oh dear. I put him back in and closed it up.
Smokey the Bear's like, oh,
Sorry,
and dies
Smokey.
again.
Sorry, Smokey.
And Smokey the Bear dies again, a little bit inside, but really just he's really dead. And Ben,
I'll press the clean.
you say-
I'll press the clean button on Ben's thing. It's the last final goodbye.
Ben, can you please roll for your cleaning?
My cleaning.
Yeah.
Okay. 8.
It does. It cleans very nicely.
You died, but you were clean.
Yay!
Meanwhile, I'm flying straight towards this other
Oh, hang
bear.
on, it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm mid-air flying towards it.
Meanwhile, I'm
Me
anti-gravitying
too. Actually,
the truck.
Genuinely. That's so weird in Paranoia.
You lock onto the goggles. Now, this is a very big thing. I want you to know that this truck is not just big; it's also large.
It's big and large.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're
Just
already heading
like
towards it?
that guy.
Your eyes immediately feel dry looking at it.
Just like the king.
But it slowly starts to shake, lifting off the ground
truck.
with this bear hanging onto the back of it.
Dead
as
bear.
this
Is the bed
truck-
dead or alive?
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, good, okay.
And it's going like this, being lifted up, slowly heading towards the ceiling. And your eyes, you can feel it as if somebody's like going like pushing in the eye.
Think unhappy thoughts so you tear up.
Next, you're flying through.
I'm
there.
flying straight
Like
the other
that
way.
computer.
Can you
I just
ro-
pushed all 3 buttons.
I would like you. Can you please roll?
Just roll you. Roll you.
Oh, I didn't die. Hang
Invested
on.
point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is anybody wanting to help him because this might
Yeah, I
be
am.
good?
Okay, yeah.
That's all teamwork.
Yay! Power Rangers
I win!
survive.
I succeed!
Can you please roll? I'm trying to think of what the best one is.
What's he trying to do?
He's trying to jump up and he's jumping directly at the
Oh,
bear.
it's agility.
Oh, so
Yeah, agility would be that.
Agility?
Yeah, can you please roll agility?
That's mine.
What is it? 1, 2, 3,
Hooray!
5,
Minus
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
17.
14, 15. Yeah, like.
What
yeah.
would you like to do?
triple backflip at the
I'm
start.
as I start to move forwards, I spin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And basically the bear is just like, what? And then as I
So what?
basically the springs being, you know,
A nimble,
sharp
yeah,
and
yeah.
nimble. Essentially
nimble
as I get close.
His knee. Left. Sort of no, sort of
Good.
thigh-ish.
Knee.
Thigh-ish,
But
actually.
as I'm spinning speedily, as I go hurtling, I'm actually giving it a shave. So I actually essentially shave the entire thing.
It's in a
Spinning
thigh.
It's in a thigh, but I'm spinning around, keeping shaving with all my momentum.
Oh, so you
So I'm basically
shaved
giving
the
it a
entire
haircut.
bear.
Shave the bear, so it's now a naked bear. It's a bear bear.
It's a bear bear. Bear.
It's a bear bear, and it's like.
The bear is very
Large and huge.
self-conscious. So you are this is what you've done, right? You've gone along and you've hit it and grabbed onto the bear and you've just spun around and you've shaved the bear with everybody's points.
That's right.
Shaved
I'm
the
so
bear.
glad I contributed to this moment.
Not only did you shave it, it's even. It's very evenly shaved, and now it's feeling very, very, very
Bear.
It's more bear than it normally is, and
All right.
it rolls in joy.
Where do I finish up? I finish up at the.
Stomach.
The stomach.
It's
Inside.
navel.
Can it be inside the stomach? Can I roll
Yeah.
yes or
Caught in
no?
its belly
Yeah,
button.
yeah.
Called the belly button fluff, and it's limp.
Oh.
The biggest-
Inside its stomach.
Yeah, inside. You went through its belly button on your final.
Okay.
That's gonna be painful.
Yeah, so I'm in its belly. Like, and I'm a giant.
Are you
furball.
okay? Are you okay? Do you require assistance? Are you okay?
We need to capture this bear.
Yes, you need to do something. All right, so this truck is slowly lifting. Can you please roll?
I don't know.
Oh.
The truck just goes immediately.
Needs purpose.
What does the truck do actually? What does it do?
The truck lifts very high and sort of drifts across towards the other bear.
And Murray.
And Murray. And then I can't take it anymore, and I collapse on the ground and
Drop
switch
the
off
truck on the
my glasses, and the
Knock the
truck
bear out.
then drops on top of the bear's head.
Oh, brilliant roll damage.
Ow. 16.
16.
It doesn't kill the bear. It just
Knocks it out.
On
Just
top of
knocks
it.
knocks it out. Yeah.
Yay!
You know what I mean? Woo!
That was awesome!
What?
Okay, so
Let me out.
now,
Oh, yeah.
can you
Did
please
you roll damage
can
being
you-
inside
can you-
the bear? Oh,
can
no, it was
you-
on his head.
can you please roll to see how many people survived the crash on a D10?
Who's on the truck? I can't remember.
The
I think I
FBI.
am.
D10.
Oh well.
Oh.
Kill them all.
7.
7 people fall out dead, and 3 people are on the top going, "What have you done?" And they just start firing at you. Can you please?
We're not entirely sure.
And the truck landed in such a way that it's actually usable.
Is that the sound of the truck landing?
That was his fire blowing.
Oh, that was.
I I'm getting some bounce up inside the tummy. I'm going to try and bounce my way out of the esophagus of this bear.
I'm confused about what's happening. So where are we?
He's in the bear.
Where are Ben and I?
Actually, I can make my way back out the hole.
Well, you're on the ground floor.
Go back
Like,
out.
that's where you
Reborn
are.
through the
Of the truck.
Yeah, so you're on the back
through
of
the
the
bell.
truck. So
No,
you
the
go
bell.
out and-
I'm through the belly
So
button.
essentially you
The
can
bear.
jump up.
Oh, no, I wasn't looking at that.
Take the bear. Okay, because that's the idea. Is there a crane?
Yes.
Alright, I'm
There is
gonna
now.
operate the crane.
That would be vehicle operation.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good at that. Actually, that's vehicular combat.
Why weren't you thinking of that
Is it
before?
vehicular
And
combat?
yeah, maintenance and operation. There we go.
Yep.
But, okay, let's see.
Oh, pizza. No, 6
Whoa!
Is that 6
20.
Ah!
What do I do? Do I kill Murray?
Can you please?
do I kill the bear?
Can you pick up?
Oh,
You do
yeah,
pick up the bear. Can you please
Let's
tell
find
me?
out where I picked it up from. It's
right.
It's right.
You when you pick the bear up from his
The bear
right
right
thigh,
thigh.
you also the second part of the crane just goes straight into the stomach and pulls out
Oh.
Fire. It's
It's
it's right.
Murray gets pulled drastically out by his right foot.
Drastically.
And where does he swings and hits the crane where?
It hits the crane in its chest.
But I'm in springs and fur. I'm like giant padded.
You're
ball.
like a mattress.
I'm like a mattress.
Yes, you are. So you don't take the damage.
I think I caught a fur ball.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
how much time do you have left?
Yeah,
I don't know how
plenty.
much.
Plenty. Angry furball.
So what do? Well, you've got this.
You
You got it by the thigh.
Can I release him? And if so, can I get some momentum?
Yes.
Swing me towards the FBI.
I'm gonna swing it towards the FBI and see if I can knock them down.
Go for it.
The bear or him?
17.
No, I'm going the other way.
It
Ah!
swings, it
Towards-
swings
towards
back
me.
and the
I'm
truck
standing,
goes
I'm
up
standing.
a bit.
Oh, swing towards Ben.
Yeah. Cool.
And I agile out of the way?
Yep, go for it.
No, I definitely don't.
Fail.
Don't
Collects
do.
Ben and me, maybe though. Hits him and gets him in the right hand.
Left hand.
Any more notes?
I'm a little tea punch.
Nice me notes. Nice me notes.
Here, write that, Murray. What are you up to, Murray?
Yep.
Okay, so this huge bear comes through and the only
Breaks my
thing it
hand.
hits
I'm
you.
like this. No. And breaks my
Was
hand
that the
like
bear
this.
swinging or me swinging?
No, bear.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
cool.
thought you were swinging.
I thought you were swinging.
Swinging, swinging Murray.
Oh, cool.
No, I thought you were
confused.
swinging the bear.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
aiming
yeah.
for the bear. I thought I pulled Murray out by accident.
Yeah, and I'm
pull-
hanging by my foot.
Okay.
I don't know.
And I hit
I
the
thought
You're
he hit the
you are
bear.
the GM.
No, I
You're
thought
the
he
GM.
grabbed the bear and Murray. So
Oh, cool,
Murray
okay.
and the bear are being grabbed at the
Oh,
same time.
right.
So
And
the
I'm
bear and
swinging
Murray
around.
fly at me, and
Yeah.
I put up my hand to protect myself, and it just snap, my hand like completely broken
Yeah.
off.
Alright, does someone want to help me get this thing
Yeah.
onto the back of this truck?
Yeah, I don't know where I am. I think I'm at the
You're
other
in the
side
front
of
of
the
the
room.
truck, inside the
You
truck.
do something.
No,
Do
I'm
something
miles
awesome.
away.
The crazy thing is, now this is it's. Look, I'm not a physics man, but you feel that there's an attachment, and you go and you get stuck to this huge bear and Murray as you travel past. You are now, your body it feels
And
magnetized.
all your hair is standing on end.
Yeah.
As you
So you're attached to the bear now.
Excellent. I say we just roll on back to the KGB in a big ball.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's swinging, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
it's
a-
swinging.
Is the crane like a truck like we can drive?
Yeah, you can drive the truck. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get in the truck.
I thought you already read to stop the thing and all that.
That's the
No,
other.
I used my goggles to move the other
Oh,
truck.
I see.
But I'm gonna
Oh.
get into the
Jump in the truck.
crane. Like
The actual truck.
the
Or
steering
you
wheel.
could secure
This
the
truck.
thing.
Yay!
No, the
Yeah,
crane.
The crane.
Oh yeah.
But like not like he's operating the winch and stuff. I want to get into the like wheels and
Cool.
drive.
Yeah, go.
Drive with a swanky
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'll try and secure it while Johnny's
I'm
doing
gonna
that.
try and
So
drive
Johnny
it
roll.
towards the KGB.
Okay, cool. Can you do that? Would be under hardware. What is it? What is
Vehicle
it under?
ops and maintenance.
Vehicle.
Yeah,
Lots of
makes it
maintenance.
boom
I'll make
by
it.
2. By 1.
I won.
I'd like to
Fantastic.
try and secure while Johnny's
Yeah, cool.
done that so that we can get it onto the bed,
Yep.
which I desperately don't do.
No, you
Desperately.
I'm gonna try, because I'm attached to the bear, I'm gonna try and next time I come near the truck, just like grab the truck so I'm holding onto the truck to pin the bear down onto the truck.
That's awesome. This is a gigantic bear.
As the bear swings in, you go like this. You go to grab the truck, and you go, boom,
Johnny's the only one doing anything right.
And Ben Jelly is put everywhere.
Oh no, Ben Jelly. Not me though, because I'm a spring suit.
And you're covered in foam.
All right, so
I feel whole again. Yay! I'll be back in a minute.
okay,
I'm going to open my eyes and try it this time.
okay, yeah, do it again. No.
And Wilson!
You rolled!
You rolled
17, and then 19, and then
Yeah, it's all
20.
slap.
Can you describe what?
Well, I bring it up and then it comes down and I go, I think it's secure on top of me and it crushes me and the crane operation area.
It's all Hamels and Snickers with you as well, isn't it?
So I'm gone.
Please roll where the bear gets stuck onto the crane area now.
Pierced through its right shoulder, left shoulder.
But it's secure.
Yeah, very secure because
I'm gonna keep driving.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, and so am I free or am I still stuck?
No, are you being held by electrostatic?
So now they're driving back towards the cave.
Yeah, you're free. So they're free.
So I'm bouncing.
So we're like driving past. Can we get a lift?
So I reappear like in front of the truck. Yeah. Hi guys, commie traitors.
Oh man!
I attempt to stop the truck.
Yeah, attempt to stop it.
I fail.
I try to jump out of the way.
And it hits you. The truck hits you.
If this is one of my hands, I'm going to be really annoyed.
Oh, truck!
How does that work? The bull bar catches you.
But my hands are okay.
I'm like this, yeah!
In the windscreen, yeah.
So, at the moment, just let's rephrase. Where is everybody?
I'm driving.
On the
Yep.
grill.
I'm on the grill.
Groin first.
I'm flying midair as a giant brown furball towards the FBI.
Hey guys, well, what are these big bright lights in
I attempt to stop the truck. I succeed!
Can I have a lift?
Comes to screeching hood, I go.
Can I just say, what if do we have more than like 10 minutes?
Yep.
At this time, you notice that there is a second truck chasing you at about 5 kilometers an hour.
Oh, this is an epic chase.
Right behind you with the FBI agents on the top going, stop! And just...
I say, quick, let's go!
Well, why?
My voice so much higher than it was before!
Jump in, Johnny, hit the
Alright, I hit the gas.
accelerator.
Sorry, Johnny.
Hit the accelerator.
I'm going to attempt to
An
jump on the
epic
truck.
chase.
People are, by the way, there's a few people on the ground just walking a little bit faster up the tunnel. They're looking at you very concerned.
I'm going to
Yeah,
try and...
floor it as fast as it will go.
I'm going to try and jump on the trunk.
Yep.
Or jump on the truck. 2,
Yeah. You jump on with such skill and elegance.
Because my hands are so useless.
I know, but you lift part of your groin on the front of it.
Oh! What's that thing?
I don't know, but it was of no use to you.
It's so tiny.
I can't even
It's
see it.
illegible on the
Is it?
Oh, what?
No. Fine.
Hang on.
You'll have to put real type back.
So I'm flying in midair as this giant brown furball, and then all of a sudden.
What happens, Murray?
So I'm flying through the air towards the FBI as a giant brown furball, and then suddenly all of the brown hair just fires out from my furball towards the FBI.
Oh,
Nice. This is
dangerous.
this is a chasing
Electrically
truck.
charged.
Yeah, and this is a chasing truck.
Bits of hair, bits of bare fur.
Can you roll damage on all of your hair?
I had to do it. I had
Each
to do it.
Hair does
individual.
damage.
Each individual
9.
hair.
11?
That's
11.
1,000 hairs.
Make it better, not worse.
Succeed.
That'll be a chit out, yeah.
A projectile weapon? Is that what
Yeah.
this is?
Oh, okay.
4, 5, so you roll 5. How many hits have you had?
That was 4. That was a 10, a 2, a 10, and a 16.
10, a 2, a 10, and a 6. So
One-
you
one
hit
hit
one
so far.
massive hair furball hits the front of the grill, and actually gets in there, and the front fan just goes. And this truck is now traveling at 4 kilometers an hour, losing you as you travel at 5 kilometers an hour, getting away from this
I'm gonna
this
stick
thing.
my head out the window.
So I then launch bang into the windscreen with my spring suit
Yes,
on.
you do.
Like, in your face, FBI! KGB forever! And
Where do you hit?
my right foot.
So all
Do we recognize Murray?
not at the moment, not really. He's
Does he look like some kind of monster?
Monster, yeah.
Commie mutant traitor!
I shoot 2.
Snot bare
Yep,
fur
shoot.
covered spring suit.
I shoot. I miss.
I missed.
Maybe I hit an FBI agent.
Yeah, maybe.
Roll again.
Definitely not.
You hit an FBI agent when you missed me?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you hit the FBI agent?
The driver in the...
In the
Right.
so driving one-handed,
But he was-
other arm like this.
Yeah, so he only can drive with one hand with the window out. So you see this at 4 kilometers an hour, this massive truck turning slowly right as it heads towards this wall as people are like, and just take a step out of the way.
Does it crash?
No, it's slowly moving. What do you do now?
Well, that was me hitting and then
Yeah.
bouncing back out. So I'm bouncing back
Johnny
towards outside.
slammed the brakes on. Slammed those brakes on at 5 k's an hour and just let it smash.
Yeah, that's a good
So
idea.
you go,
Slam on the
Like a
brakes.
bus.
and at this moment the bear kind of gets a bit more conscious back and it goes,
It goes, you gotta warm me
It
here.
goes-
I can't die.
Yeah, you're invulnerable. Wow, that's a weird sounding bear. That's a better sounding bear.
that's a better sounding bear.
Beef
Sounds
barbecue.
exactly like a
So at this time, the bear wakes up and looks at this truck. This truck is coming in and it's now grinding against the side of the tunnel, and it runs into the back of you at 4 kilometers an hour, 3
thing,
kilometers an
yeah.
hour, and at going at 1 kilometer an hour, it hits the back, and there is a massive
Pop.
as the front of it rips out, and the
And the FBI go flying.
yeah,
down
through the front window,
Slow motion.
and then you burn out. Do a burnout. Roll your op. See if you can do a burnout as you go away.
No, I missed by one.
Oh, you go. and slowly drive away as the
You turn
FBI.
bright red.
The FBI just like no, and you drive into the sunset of what was a billboard, but then you just drive past and keep
I didn't know
going
what a
down the
sunset
tunnel.
is.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody, and
Yeah.
whatever you are.
Ding, 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 ding.
And where do you go? Do you go towards the computer with this huge bear, or do you go
towards
to
the
the car?
KGB.
I think we should go to both. Let's gather everybody together in the same place and present it to them all.
Let's go to the king and then
We'll get the king to
call
be
the computer.
at the place where we got the
Tell the
briefing.
computer to meet us there with the king.
Yeah, that way everybody's happy.
Yes.
I go.
Next
"Computer!"
time.
Yeah, okay.
Next time on Paranoia, the king and the computer get together.
Fantastic. That was great, Nathan.
So yeah, that's
very
what I
sorry.
got.
Well done, that's awesome. Her face had some laughing.
Mine too.
Can we eat our hero points now?